Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to a special edition of AnglersChannel.com video. We got AnglersChannel.com pro staffer and Elite Series competitor Robbie Digh with us. We're on Lake Norman today. Robbie, beautiful day. Spring is here. We were in Sportsman's Warehouse yesterday talking about bed and fish and just how things have been a little delayed, but it's game on now. Before we talk about that, let's talk about your last two Elite Series events at Hartwell and Winyah Bay. You had a really good finish down at Winyah Bay, 14th place, got a nice check. Talk to us about both those events and how you approached them and what you're learning about playing at this level.
Well, you know, sometimes you do worse at an event when you think you're going to do really good, and that's what happened to me at Lake Hartwell. And at Winyah Bay, I was really dreading it, and turned out to be a really good tournament for me, and caught a lot of fish. That place is, you know, the fish were on the bed, and I think everybody caught more fish than what they anticipated. Of course, the size was a little small, but I enjoyed it. And, you know, Lake Hartwell was kind of a curveball tournament for me, but you know, just move on, go to the next one, and I'm looking forward to going to Lake Fork, John.
So there is truth to the rumor that you better have a short memory in fishing.
That's right.
Yeah,
exactly.
You better move on fast. So what were your key baits at Winyah Bay?
Winyah Bay, I throwed a Zoom Super Hog and throwed a Cinco a little bit, and I was using them, you know, both on the finesse flipping hook from Gamakatsu, a 3/0. And if you hadn't tried that hook, it's an awesome hook to use in those tight baits. I mean, it's very thin. You don't have to put much pressure on it to put the hook in the fish, and you'll land 95% of your fish, or 98%.
All right, next stop's Lake Fork. You've been there, you practiced. What do you know about that fishery?
You know, it's full of big fish, lots of trees. You know, it's hard to run around. I have, you know, talked to a couple guys that's fishing the tournament with us and lives down there, and they're catching 30, 40 fish a day. And
woo!
They're anticipating, you know, maybe, you know, 7 or 8 anglers busting over 100 pounds in 4 days. So we'll just have to.
A little different than 50 at Winyah Bay.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. You know what, folks? I'm going to tell you right now, this guy's going to win an Elite Series event. He's really, really good. He is not intimidated at all by the new stage that he's at, because he's been fishing against these guys his whole life. And now the competition's a little bit better, not a little bit, a lot better. We were talking at lunch. The big difference now is the margin for error is minuscule, correct?
Yes, very. You know, you got to fish clean to do well, and you know, you're always going to have a fish get off here or there, but you got to land those big bites. And
because you lost a 7-pounder, right?
Yeah, you know, I've lost a few fish, but everybody's lost fish, and but to win, you have to, you know, bring your A game and really put your time in.
And that's for 4 days too,
that's
buddy.
For 4 days.
Not 1 day.
That's right.
All right, well, buddy, we'll be looking forward to tracking at Lake Fork. Is that in 2 weeks?
That's 2 weeks. 2
weeks, and spring's here. Beautiful Lake Norman. Last bit of advice for all the bed fishermen out there. What do you do right now in the Southeast in general?
You know, get you a Zoom crawl, speed crawl, and put your trolling motor on high, and go down the bank looking for bed and fish, and back off and catch them.
All right, buddy. Good seeing you. Folks, we'll see you next week. Be safe on the water.